far so good in the opening point.
But that just exemplifies that it's difficult to get back when you've been out for a prolonged amount of time. One of the interesting things to see with Ginting here is how has it affected his movement. Normally very, very speedy approach to
playing out, playing out the rallies is what he usually does.
Yeah,
be a little bit more aggressive. But as you said, it's difficult just to come back to badminton. But of course, Tunjung, it is very tough.
Tough ask there, playing it sharp from a distance, but we know that he's been extremely good at the net game. Ginting, is that touch still there? Or is it perhaps a little bit rusty?
That's the word, isn't it? This touch. You can do all the fundamentals, you can go through all the training, but in the end, it's about your feel for the shuttle. And yeah, they'll go on to win titles, or whether they'll go on to the business end of these events is really up to them and their determination.
And the thing is, when you've lost some ranking points, then you've got to play a little bit extra as long as you have the protected ranking.
That he has to do. Oh, he was caught out that time.
That was Indra Vijaya, the Indonesian singles coach, with the sensei.
Ginting growing in confidence. Any weaknesses will be exploited by your opponents, especially the top 10.
And there's also a lot at stake, in my opinion, for Kodai Naraoka. He played Canada Open a couple of weeks ago and lost in the semi-final to a young and upcoming player, Victor Lai.
Wow.
Not qualified for this tournament, Victor Lai, round of the Indonesia
Third at the Malaysia Masters quarterfinals in Thailand and the Asian Championships as well. Just hasn't been able to push through that last 8 barrier. Nice touch there by Ginting.
Oh, that's the one.
Wonderful. Again,
fantastic retreat.
Very aggressive from Kodai.
Year was played almost immediately after the Olympics. It was tough for
nice tracking back there by Ginting.
Good clear. Brilliant.
That first win still needs some work. Nice, it's a good start. Great defense from Naraoka.
Injury that has been rather tricky. It looked like they thought they had control over the shoulder injury, but apparently it was taking a lot of time, and I'm not rushing it, but when you're back injury, back surgery, and he's just disappointments and bad experiences.
Yeah, and it's not going to help. Well, I think everybody in the badminton community is waiting for Big Vic to make his return, but as you said, has to be at the right time. And back surgery.
So it's going to be interesting to see if it's going to be any change to the second game.
Ginting with 3 attempted winners, returned nicely by Naraoka.
Oh, that's a fantastic little what happened.
Still a lot of work for Ginting to do if he wants to win it.
The smash, so it makes it difficult to predict where it's coming.
Right.
We haven't really seen that being efficient. It is also difficult for him because he's perhaps playing one of the best defensive players on the circuit, and Naraoka is so capable in recovery.
Yeah. No, completely agree with you. I think that if there was going to be a player that he could really test the skills on, it wouldn't be Naraoka for sure. It's a different game.
Oh, that's a good shot. Missed it.
That was well controlled at the net by Ginting.
It has to be accurate,
Right.
in order to be a winner. Even last year, he hasn't really been playing at the same level since.
Right, okay.
If you go through his results.
Well, Christie's already.
That's all right. Good play.
Naraoka trying to push and put some pressure on. And there's that retrieval that you're talking about. Very, very well indeed to bring himself back into this.
Good play.
5-8.
Good play.
That's the thing, isn't it, with these events?
Play. Yeah. Good deception.
The retrieval, yeah.
Super important rally, this one. Missed it. Quality of the match has gone off, in my opinion. The pace is higher.
Yeah, it has. Certainly has. Well, for the neutral watching, regardless of the physical situation and differences between the players, it has been.
Wide. That's his opponent, so that's something that he's got to
Develop, I guess. Yeah, this understanding of attacking. Well, I think that's why he's had patchy results this year. I think a lot of people have kind of figured out that that's his one way of bets. That went to extra points in the second.
Good play again.
Yeah.
Super play. Oh, that's well played. There was a straight charge. Good perception again.
And getting back to a decent level of form.